Sorry guys, I ran out of space on my phone, so this is the second half. Anyway, so you guys have an opportunity here to reset your entire clock, per se. And your program, which is you, your program is you in the simulation. This is you in the simulation. This is your personality. This is how you act. This is how you do things. This is how you see things. This is how you think. I know it's weird, but this is what's happening. You have two yous. You have you in this body, and you have you in the simulation. You in the simulation manipulates you. The point of this whole entire program is to get you in a place where you can move you in the simulation, so that you can move the simulation to move you. It's really cool if you get there, but you've got to get through this first part. And in getting through this first part, you have to understand how things like a reset works. Now, don't get frustrated when you get 4 or 5 months into this and you begin to experience the reset again. Because the thing with this reset, when you're in the program and you're integrating or integrated, you're going to have the option to retract yourself to that former state by just thinking about the way you feel and think. It's as if you're identifying what your brainwave signatures look like, and it's that comes through mindfulness of what you are and how you are. And in identifying these brainwave states, you can say, okay, I've had a reset. Boom, I'm back to yesterday. So, boom, I'm back to talking to animals. I'm back to reading people's thoughts. I'm back to being great at my job. I'm back to being an A1 driver. I'm back to being intelligent like I was, because it'll reset your intelligence until you start to drive that stuff home too. Like I was going from an IQ 180 back to IQ 150, and then from 180 again back to about 150, and then I was getting it back to where it was going from 180 to 180 to 190 to 190, and now it's sitting at a steady 215, which is crazy. Have I taken a test to figure that out? No, but that's what the program's telling me. So if I'm trusting this thing with my life, am I not going to trust it with the truth and what I am? Because I can tell you right now, flat out, anybody I talk to, I can see them. I can see their minds. And typically, I don't see a worthy adversary when it comes to intelligence quotient, which is fine. It's not like I want to flex this muscle on people, but it's something that I see, and I'm discerning this. So I discern these resets, which for me, I had one yesterday. That was a test. I had one the day before. That was a test. I had one the day before. That was a test. One of those days I got pissed and I had a terrible day. And I wasn't really picking it back up like I was today. And today was a change, and the day before that was a change. So it's just trying to get you to a point where you know what mindfulness is. And this piece to the puzzle, mindfulness, is very important in you understanding how to do this. So I would research mindfulness. Do things like yoga. Do things like transcendental meditation. Do things like meditation. Do things like reflecting. Keep a journal of these things. You know, keep reminders of what you've been doing. What kind of tactics have you been using? What kind of psychological illnesses do you think were happening? You know, what kind of cures do you think you're doing? And write mantras if that helps you. Some people need mantras to get those mindful brainwave states back. Some people can just say, you know, mnemonic, say words. Some people might have songs. Whatever tactic works best for you, I encourage you all to discover these things, because it's not a one-size-fits-all approach for everybody. So reset yourself after you read my material. I promise you, if you're having a screwed up day, if it's been a screwed up month, I promise you, if you open this heart of yours and allow this thing to work with you, it's going to give you a second chance. It's going to quiet down. The torture is going to stop. People are probably not going to follow you as much. I don't know, but I can tell you if a reset's happening, that's going to happen. So do that and work. Get to work. It's not going to be free. if you read this and understand this, I've seen this happen too. The guy that read this and understood it and got amplified and was stoked about it, he was on cloud nine for 3 or 4 days, and then he had a relapse and he drank again. V2K's back. Sorry, dude. I told you what's gonna happen. Now he's got to wait for another reset. Then he works through it again, and the voices stop again about 3 months later, or maybe it was a month later. And I told him, hey, you need to get into a recovery program. This is not just seeing that you want to change one day, it's making sure that the change is sticking. So take yourselves back to Targeted Individual Recovery. Check it out. Watch all these videos from the beginning up until now. They're all progressive over the last month and a week. So take a look at those, and I promise you, please, if you guys want to change, this is how you do it. Change is not coming from the outside, it's coming from the inside. I love you all. Namaste.